The Employee of the Year scheme is in its 10th year and the search is already on to find the Employee of the Year 2005. All of the 9 previous winners are different, but are true to Nationwide's values, and all are still working at Nationwide. Just think of the boost it would be to have the Employee of the Year in your team. It's not only an honour, but an opportunity to raise the profile of your branch, department or area. The aim of this video is to remind you of the nomination process and to show you how special some of the previous winners felt, and to encourage you to take time to nominate someone from your team. Let's see what Mike McKenna, Senior Branch Manager at Nationwide Kingston, gained from his experience as Employee of the Year 2003.
When my name was announced by Philip, it was absolutely stunning. For people who know me and they know how much I talk, I was absolutely dumbstruck, so had nothing to say for those first few minutes. As Employee of the Year for one of the biggest financial institutions in the UK, you're a real ambassador for what our organisation stands for. But what I do is perhaps go a little yard further for people. Different things. There was an old couple I used to do their tax returns for them every year. I've interviewed people for mortgages in their own home at breakfast time. I've met people in their home at night to do interviews over dinner. So it's actually doing things for people that best suits them at a time that best suits them. So I do that inside of work and most certainly endeavour to do that for my kids outside of work. I was very lucky to meet people in the MAA division, commercial division. I went to other areas, I went to other branches, and I was invited to speak to lots and lots and lots of different people. So I talked about what I did at Kingston, what I did at home, and how Employee of the Year was very, very important to me. So it did give me an opportunity to take a message out to an awful lot of people during the year.
There is no higher accolade at Nationwide than Employee of the Year. It's a fantastic way of showing your friends and colleagues just how much you value working with them. Imagine how you would feel if you nominated someone who went on to reach the finals or even win. As a nominator of the winner, you could also be an opportunity for you to attend events with the Employee of the Year. Now, our current Employee of the Year is Julie Fairfield from Property Finance Commercial Division, who took over in January. She will spend her year as an ambassador for Nationwide and will attend some once-in-a-lifetime events. Julie's first event was the Employee Community Awards Dinner at Uplands, where she was joined by Middlesex and England cricketer, King of the Jungle, Phil Tufnell.
I attended my first official event at Uplands with my consort, my husband Richard, and I sat next to Phil Tufnell, who was the celebrity guest, and it was one of those very rare moments when I wish I'd had a television at home, because I thought, my God, I'm sitting next to Phil Tufnell and I haven't even seen, you know, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
In March, Julie met another celebrity when she attended the Sunday Times 100 Best Companies to Work For awards dinner in London, where she met the news reporter Mary Nightingale and accompanied Stuart Berno on stage to receive the Sunday Times Best Big Company to Work For Award 2005.
The best bit was walking through the atrium with Philip and the other finalists to the most fantastic welcome that really none of us will ever forget. And you know, I realised then what an achievement it was to be Employee of the Year.
The Pride values are a major part of the Employee Year selection criteria. So start gathering information about the person you wish to nominate and maybe get a team together to brainstorm why that person would fit the title of Employee of the Year. And write a collective nomination for one person. It really is important to be precise and give lots of examples as to why the person should be the next Employee of the Year. If not, your nomination will not stand out from the crowd, so you need to give the selectors as much information as possible. The quality of the nomination is more important than the number of nominations a person receives. You can nominate anyone, but make sure you have their permission before completing the form. Nominations must be for an individual rather than a team. A selection panel really consider every nomination against the Pride criteria to choose the finalist and an overall winner, who will be revealed at the awards launch in January. The nomination forms can be found on the intranet site. Just search on A to Z and then Employee of the Year. You have until closing date 30th of September 2005 to prepare and send in your nominations. If you've not done so already, give some thought to who you could nominate and make someone's year that little bit more special.